Hey there. How is everybody? So, I swear you cannot go to sleep, go to work, go to the damn grocery store without missing something. Because I don't know how I missed this. This is craziness right here. And this video is 5 hours long, and I will not be doing the whole 5 hours. I'm just going to get through what I can. I know there'll probably be a lot of editing in this video, but I was even thinking about going on TikTok, the wilderness of TikTok, to figure out what was going on. I know this lady's name is already out there. I'm sure a lot of people are going to do a bunch of research on her. I am just trying to get through these videos because they're so long that I have to keep coming back to them. But I'm going to do the beginning of it, and let's see how far we can get.
When they want to go get better, you're still angry.
Yes.
And if that's true, that's a you problem.
They're just mad because now they have no content to go off of.
Yep.
And I've been hinting that people need to find something else to do, but
Once the content runs dry, then they're all disappointed. That's on them. That's not us problem.
Amen.
So who is this lady? Where did she come from? Has she been around? And I'm just wondering because this is the first time I've heard of her, seen her, or anything. Now, she might have been on TikTok or Discord or Reddit, wherever, in comment sections, but I don't know who she is. So if anybody else does.
I have thoughts and things to say.
Okay, I didn't know she was live. Okay, hold on.
Everybody say hi to Mandy.
Yeah, let me go check that out. Hold
good
on.
morning, Mandy.
Oh, Mandy's not getting the scoop. I bet she's heartbroken, Crystal.
Yeah, poor Mandy.
No more recaps.
Oh, hold on. I got that bitch.
I'm so anxious. Okay, I need a plan.
So, yeah, you get ranked over the coals just by association of just.
She's not, sorry.
Alabama. And I'll tell you what, Alabama, I'll tell you this. I've been talking to her for a few months, and I have seen, I'm curious if she notices it also. I have seen like the self-esteem and the personal growth change in her, and like a light start shining in her that I didn't see when we first started talking. And
She is not talking about Lisa.
even now, like if she starts trying to be cranky because she's having a hard time, I say, don't you do that to me. You better cut it out. Sorry. Today I told her, I said, you better retract that right now. Retracted. Like we have I just understand. I don't understand that,
What are you even talking about? There's a light that you've seen that you haven't seen. What light? What? Because there has been no change in Lisa whatsoever. She's still doing the same stuff, still going on live, spewing the same bullshit every single day. Nothing has changed in her. I don't know why everybody is trying to be like Captain Save-A-Ho. I don't understand it. Lisa will go when Lisa is ready. She knows who she needs to contact when she's ready to go. And you relate, or you get it? Ma'am, a lot of us are recovering addicts. We all get it. A lot of people have talked to Lisa. A lot of people have had conversations with her. And most of the people that will give her money can have conversations with her as long as they're giving her money. So how did you start talking to her? How is it that you can have these long conversations with her? Because if you're just talking to her about going to rehab, I find that a little funny. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
These two.
I'm about to. Don't worry.
Yep, they're coming in.
Yeah, we got them. It's okay.
I don't.
Well, yeah, Mandy's live, that's why.
Normally I would care. I don't.
Yeah, her
Bigger things to worry about.
They're mad jealous.
They're mad jealous.
Of
But
what?
Crystal's
They're just
choice.
disappointed that she's actually doing good. That's on them.
Yeah. This
Who
was
is
Crystal's
doing good? What are these ladies talking about? Who are these? Okay, look, I don't know any of these people on this panel. I don't know this lady. I don't know any of these people. You guys might know who they are. I don't know. Maybe you can give me some information on them, who they are, what they do, what they talk about. I'm assuming they talk about Lisa, but whatever. That's besides the point. What is going on? Like, this is like the Twilight Zone to me. Like, What are they even talking about?
Do this over here. I didn't tell her to do it. I love Crystal.
I've been stuck in an airport all night planning on going home because I couldn't get a hold of her. I didn't think she wanted to go. She fell asleep from
Mandy,
the
why
blood
don't you
pressure
just
medicine.
worry about your diapers,
And so
okay?
I was just sitting here farting around on live.
Why do
and then
people?
I was
Who
live
is this?
when I got
Who is this lady that everybody keeps talking about her diapers, and why are they talking about it? Like, what did this lady do to everybody? I keep hearing about this lady and her diapers. Why is that even a topic? Even if she does wear diapers.
text from her that when she woke up, and that's just why we're here. Everything this today, it's just been a
Everything happens for a reason, and I love Crystal, and she knows I support her, and I've known about this, so
it's been hard to like not be able to talk. There's a few people I have talked to about this, but it's been hard when you guys like to read comments and just know.
I bet.
Like,
There'll always be
what we're
people
talking
trying.
about, it's hard. And I
But
understand
why is it
people
hard though?
didn't-
But why is it hard? Because if you're genuinely doing the right thing and had this plan, I'm just confused by that. Because if I'm genuinely, let's say I'm a person who goes around and takes people to rehab, or an addiction counselor, or anybody that has to do with sobriety, addicts in that field, right? I would not be on the internet reading people's comments. And I get it, like Lisa's a different case, but my importance is not the internet, reading comments, trying to, disprove people or tell people they're wrong. My focus would be on getting that addict to the rehab. So this is just all fucking weird to me.
we're hesitant things, but I mean, it's just. I'm just glad that
It's a lot. Yeah.
But you're strong enough to push through.
and like I told somebody else, and I'll read it one day. I said, helping somebody 5 states away get insurance and go to rehab has nothing on the internet that came with it.
That's right.
Yes,
I love
Alabama.
that.
That's amazing of you. That's awesome. I saw it. Thank you, babe. I'll be sure to tell her. You're right, God. I called the rehab 3 times in a month before I finally went, So, and I was okay if she didn't go with me, and hope the next person could get her. It's nothing, it's no pat on my back. It's nothing personal for me. I said my recovery and my life does not change whether I fly to California or fly to Oklahoma. This is for you. Lisa needs to
Wait, so
Lisa.
this woman is in recovery. Does anybody know how long she's been in recovery? My dog is barking. Of course she is. Sorry, baby girl has to bark at the same mailman that she sees every single day. But anyway, so she is in sobriety. I wonder if she says how long she's been in sobriety for. If anybody knows, please let me know. Because, look, I've only been in recovery for what? It's going to be 9 months on the 15th, right? I am not out here trying to save other people. I am too early in my recovery to worry about other people and their addiction. Now, of course, I will give advice and I will give somebody resources, but to fly to another state, and that's if she wasn't already in Pittsburgh, because I've already heard things. I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's true, but people were saying some things about her, the real reason why she was there. But even if I was there, all you have to do is give somebody the resources, give somebody the numbers to it. It's really easy to figure out. I don't know. I don't know why everybody has to feel like they need to be this type of savior. Lisa needs to be her own savior. And she, like I said, she knows who she has to call. She knows what she has to do. So, people, worry about your own sobriety if you are in sobriety, especially so early on. Worry about fixing your own lives. Don't try to rescue somebody else's so early in your recovery.
Want to live and get sober.
Absolutely. Amen.
To be ready.
Don't go because you feel, it's not nothing to do with me.
Right.
This is a for you,
I used to.
Crystal, can I ask you a question?
babe.
This facility, would they take someone out of country?
If we can get them on insurance or cash pay,
Okay.
you would love her. I'm gonna do some work with her. We've come up with some good ideas. I really like her. Lisa, I think it's gonna like her.
I'm gonna let things settle down, but I might DM you at some point in the future.
Well,
So
okay,
is
I'm
this
gonna tell you
something
this.
she does? Does anybody know? Does anybody know if she has something to do with the sobriety community? Is she a counselor? Is she something in that field? Because she's talking about working on Lisa. Does she work for a rehab? Like, where did she come from? Who is this lady?
If I do that, well, I can give you the lady's cell phone number. Just if something ever happened, I don't want Lisa's location put out there.
No, don't share that.
No, I understand.
None of this should have been shared.
I'm
None of this should have been shared, period. If you are trying to help somebody from the bottom of your heart, from the kindness of your heart, then just do it. Why was this necessary? Yes, Lisa's online. Yes, she puts herself online. But not everything needs to be. Especially if you're trying to get her in a rehab. None of this, I don't understand this. And let's say, and to be honest with you, if she is in some type of field that has to do with helping addicts, this is very unprofessional to be posting it. And that's if she is. She's probably not. But either or, whether you are or whether you're not, this is distasteful. If you're going to help her, go help her. Don't post it all over line. We don't even need to know. What's the point of it? I don't know. I think that this is strange.
So I hold confidentiality, and
It's all about that. I'm in the medical.
Isaac is too, so yeah, definitely. We got people in here that know all about HIPAA and all that stuff.
Yeah, T. I have been like, I don't know. So anybody knew? When I was calling insurance in a backup facility in case something happened with this one, when they're like, oh, who is this for? Are you calling for yourself or someone else? I said, I'm not giving you a name right now. I'm just calling for questions, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't until just not long ago that the girl I've been talking to, I even allowed her to tell her boss Lisa's name.
What are you even talking about? What? Okay, first of all, even if somebody called the rehab that Lisa was in, knowing it's the actual place, they still cannot give you that information. No rehab can tell you who they have in their facility because that is a HIPAA violation. So this doesn't make sense to me. You just recently told them? Okay.
Regarded. So anybody on TikTok that I've told has just been a handful of people. Thank you for keeping it secret and letting me talk to you and not putting it out there. Because I didn't want it.
Mm-hmm. If that's something she wants to disclose once she's there after a couple months, go by all means. I don't know why it's a TikTok thing anyway. Right now, I think it's for safety reasons. I don't think, like you said, it's not a good idea at all.
Yeah.
No.
People
Less
have
pressure
already
on her.
heard that they can't leave her alone when they're calling the place that she goes to.
I mean, why try to F that up for her?
Because there's people out there that don't want to see
that are nasty. Yes, I know.
It's a very good.
Yeah.
It's a very good facility. If she goes to sober living, it's $1 million homes. It's a beautiful place, and she's be treated like the bougie bitch she is.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what she deserves, right? We all deserve that.
What is she? Is she going to a celebrity rehab? Where are these $1 million homes? And so I did see a lot of people say, why would Lisa need to be going out of state for rehab? Like, that's just silly. To be quite honest with you, I think that Lisa does need to go out of state for rehab, or at least for far enough where she can't just leave and come home, because the state of her living situation and her parents being enabling to her, she doesn't have the support system that she needs as of right now. I think that if she does go to rehab, it needs to be far. and she needs to go do a sober living. She needs to do way more than 30, 40, 50 days. She needs to be in that bitch for a minute. I don't know. I think it's a better idea for her to go out of state. When I went to my rehab, it's about an hour away from where I live. Now, I do know the area of where I was because I worked around that area, but one, I knew nobody would come get me, and two, it's not, a place that I could just leave and walk home. So I went there on purpose. Lisa needs to be as far away as she can get. That's just my opinion.
She deserves something better than the horror stories she told me about the state place she went to. And I've gone to 3, and I understand. They're different.
Yeah.
So, Melanie, I got here last night, and then I was supposed to go to a hotel. My car rental thing didn't work, and even though I bought it online and all of that stuff. And then I couldn't get a hold of Lisa. I lost my wallet. I now have my wallet back. And I just had a mental breakdown, and I said that I'm just going to go home. If she's not going to answer the phone and give me information that I needed for what she needed it for, or calling, I was like, she's just playing me around. Like I'm not renting a room to go home tomorrow. You obviously don't want to go, I guess. I don't know.
But you found...
Okay, I have questions. Why couldn't you figure out the rental car? Because if you ordered it online, then you would have a confirmation number, and that confirmation number should tell them if you reserved a car or paid for one. And did you book a room, or were you just going to wing it when you got there? Because if you're going to pick up somebody that you're not even sure is going to be coming back with you, then having a room would be better than sitting in an airport. Especially you said that you had to go get her ID and whatever else. So either way, if the rental car didn't work out, why didn't you just get an Uber? So many questions.
They talked to her, right? And you canceled your flight.
So I was sleeping at the airport, or spending the night at the airport, waiting for my flight at 5:30, and I was in here live, bored, passing time, and Lisa woke up and texted me and begged me to stay.
Yes, that's amazing. Good.
On my flight and stay. So that's why we're here. It's just been very much a winging it. Besides, the other stuff was planned.
So it's 5:12 for you, because I'm an hour behind. So 5:12. So you got to wait until 2-3 more hours until you can go and do anything for license.
No, nobody stood me up. Who stood me up was this Dollar car rental. That's just stood me up. Don't rent from Dollar.
Well, like I said.
Hey guys, so I was just editing this part and I noticed something. You're going to hear this one of the ladies say, after she gets settled, we're going to try to send her some money. And then you will hear me say, yeah, sure. But then you hear a whisper. And then you see this Crystal girl say, shh. Now, that could just be a coincidence. I'm not sure. I can't make out what that whisper is saying. So either it was one of the girls on the panels, or somebody is there with Crystal, or I have a ghost in my house. I don't know. But pay attention, see if you can figure out what it's saying, and let me know.
Once you get situated, we got to figure out how to get you some money.
So
I'm sure.
At least I don't want to. Okay, let me. I don't know what. I'm really anxious.
I know you are.
Baby.
I wish I was there with you to come hang out with you.
Crystal is there to take Lisa to rehab. That is what's going on. She's in the same state as Lisa. She has everything set up to take Lisa to rehab. Private insurance and everything. She has the rehab booked and everything.
She's exhausted. Look at her. She's so exhausted. I feel so bad for her.
She's so exhausted. And y'all don't know the mental strain that she's been under trying to do all this. Bless her heart.
When you're going through your own sobriety and your own rehab stuff, not rehab, but your own sobriety, you know what I mean?
That's a good idea. Go to an IHOP.
Ooh, IHOP would sound good right now. Or a Waffle House. A waffle.
Just get in for a few hours. Just a big cozy booth.
So she must not be too far along in her sobriety. What is going on here? This whole thing to me is just so fucking wild. Everybody keeps saying that this was a scam. Who was in on this scam? Were all these ladies on this scam? Was it just Lisa and this Crystal girl? Was it just Crystal? What the fuck is going on? And for all these ladies, they're, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Oh, for what? I mean, if she isn't a recovering addict or somebody who helps people in addiction, she knows the cost of this. She knows how this can or cannot go. So the absolute, like, I don't know, coddling in this is just crazy. Y'all are adults. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I just feel like there's so much, like, praising and oh my goodness, and I don't know. It's weird. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah. Waffle House or IHOP. Yeah.
There you go.
But she doesn't know where anything is right now. She leaves that airport. She's like, like now what?
Here, because there's like nothing around me but cops.
Yeah.
Well, that's the great thing about Google Maps.
$200 on a room that I'm not going to sleep in because I'm an anxious wreck.
Right. I'm trying to think what else you could do right now.
I'll stay at the airport, and I can always go right over here and sleep. But
charge your phone for a little while and doze off.
I'm going to have to call the insurance and get this paid. And so I've got to think about.
Wait a second. Wait, hold on. What? You have to call the insurance to get it paid. You're there to get her, but you don't have all this done? I mean, everything should be ready to go. I don't know.
I am a nervous wreck.
Are you nauseous right now? Because I get nauseous when I get worried too. Oh,
yeah, I do.
You said take a Zofran. You must be nauseous.
I've been.
For what?
Been up since, I'm tired. I mean, it's
Okay,
just.
Julie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the same way.
I know. I'm so freaking happy. You guys have no idea. No idea. I love that girl. And she is not the same. We will spend hours on the phone talking about the dumbest stuff. And she's so funny.
Really?
And, yes. And it's hard when, you know, and then it got to the point I told her the other day, I was like, this is getting really hard not to talk about because I'm tired of people talking about my friend. And it does. I brought my girlfriend. And I know she's got her stuff, I mean, you know, and people don't like her and don't believe her. I don't care. I don't care, you know, and.
Ma'am, listen, I don't hate Lisa, but I don't like her actions. I think that she needs to get sober. But your friend? Where did you come from? Your friend? How long have you even known her? You love her? You don't even know her. Sure, you've talked on the phone with her a couple of times. And what did you have to do to be her friend? Because the only friends she has are the ones that pay her. The ones that give her money. Because she's too worried about getting her next fix. This just seems very, very off to me. I don't believe a lot of this stuff. I do believe that a lot of this was a scam, but who all was in the scam? What the hell is this?
I don't know. It's been hard.
You know her more than like some of us do. You've gotten to know
Probably
her like
not.
on a softer side, you know.
I mean,
and
every day,
I don't know where she went. She dropped. I hope she's okay. Like
our rehab lady called her.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, she'll be back.
She didn't want the call to accidentally play. I got a Zofran, thank God.
Listen, we know Lisa can be nice and sweet. Lisa can be whatever the fuck Lisa needs to be at that moment. We know that. We've seen it. We've heard the phone calls. We've seen the text messages. We see how she is online. Lisa is not someone hard to figure out. You pretty much can get the gist of her just by watching a couple of her lives. So I don't think there's nothing to Lisa like that. I don't think there is, oh, you know her better because you had a couple phone calls with her. We know her just the same as watching her lives. Let's be so fucking honest here. The fuck is wrong with these women?
I never get nauseous anymore, but I'm really anxious.
I know. The work you do is amazing, girl. Like, I can't imagine, like, what you go through. Like, it's amazing, and thank you for the work you do. It's like congratulating a service member or a police officer or a first responder. Like, you are on the front lines too, though, you know. So thank you for your service.
Okay, so this is something she does. This is something that she normally does. Because if it is, then that just goes back to me saying then she knows what comes with it. So what the fuck are you so, I'm so stressed, I'm so this, I'm so that. You go, it's a yes or no. You know that it could most likely be a no for a lot of people who saying they want to go to rehab. I mean, if this is something you do, what are you so stressed out about? I'm just confused.
Y'all watch the chat. I'll be right back, okay?
It's just crazy. Like, y'all were here when I was waiting for my 5 o'clock flight. And then I got her, yeah, it's definitely nerves. And then I got a text from her, and I could see it at the top of my screen. And she's like, oh my God, please stay. We can do this. Can you cancel? And what's crazy is I really didn't think she was going to call me, so I didn't pay the $25 because I've been out enough money. I didn't pay $5 to be able to cancel. And the only reason I'm able to cancel is because I bought it less than 24 hours ago.
Wow.
I definitely need to eat, but everything's locked up.
Damn.
I know. I'm literally like locked in Walmart. It's been
Can
weird.
we send you like a DoorDash or food?
No.
No, we gotta send you something. I mean, goodness gracious, girl.
Without the Zofran, I'm not doing anything. I got some snacks.
Well, you're gonna have to let us know what we can do to help you. Like, once you get set up with like a payment thing, we can send you something.
The main thing I'm concerned about is that insurance, getting that taken care of first thing.
Why is this not already taken care of?
I made her a Venmo. I made a separate Venmo. It was called like Lisa's Recovery or something, and I had it private. That once I got to her and I put eyes on her, and I knew what we were doing, I was going to make it available or whatever.
Right.
And I got off the plane and went to open it because it was a notification, and it said it was canceled. And I don't know if it's because I made it as a business page so that people felt it was more legit. And I don't know, but it was canceled.
Damn.
My husband has a Venmo because I Venmo'd him all my cash to put it on a different card so I could buy that plane ticket. And so I guess he could go and.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, if you need anything, like even if you had use your husband's your husband's Venmo, we could send you the money and you can use it for whatever you needed it for. You know what I mean? So.
Well, let me be very ultimately clear. It's only going to be anything. I hate that I even am going to need help with their insurance because I told her I'd take care of it. But now I have 4 or 5, whatever it was for my plane ticket will be locked up for 21 days. That car rented me, and I'm just really like, yeah.
If everything is not completely done, ready to go, why would you waste the money to go out to Pittsburgh and pick her up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you said that you told her you would take care of it. Well, what's like the rush here?
On your phone, it just says
so amazing, and I love
and don't and whatever
nothing's gonna stop you.
And whatever credit card it is, don't say the name on here, but make sure to go download the app.
She's doing amazing, but she doesn't even have everything ready to go. I mean, you would need the insurance completely figured out, paid for, whatever. Have whatever debit card you're talking about to, have people send to Lisa and Rehab, whatever. All of this should be done. Why are you there? And this stuff is not even ready to go.
App, so that way, because then you can know, even like when it comes in the mail, and that way you can set it up.
I did do that.
So you got the app. Okay, cool. So then once you get that, whenever you can.
Can I rent a car with the credit card app? Or do I just probably want the card?
So I don't. So if you haven't, so you got approved for the card, and got an email or whatever saying it's coming, to your address or whatever. So did you already make an account on the app?
Yes.
So you can log in, correct, and all of that.
Last time you slept, Crystal?
I've been at the airport since 8.
Oh, you poor thing.
I've been up all night.
Oh.
and I'm gonna have to find. I would like to get a rental car, and then I can just park. I'm losing.
She's
my
been up all
brain
night.
cells.
You've never stayed up all night
you
before?
get like goofy tired where like your brain don't work.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm about there.
Yeah, it's like it's called delirious tired. Yeah, we're delirious.
I'm not comfortable driving right now, but I would like to just go sit in a parked car in this parking lot and sleep for a minute.
Yeah.
And then I can go get her after she doses.
Yes.
I wish there was like a lounge area.
What time does she go to dose? She doses at what, like 6, 7 o'clock?
She goes pretty early, yeah, and we've made sure that her dosing is okay with changing insurance. Y'all have no idea.
So you got an hour and a half to kill, right? Right now, is it like
You
an hour and a half?
haven't even
doses, yeah. So you get an.
Oh my good, you see none of this even made again. Nothing is even ready to go. And you're surprised that it happened the way this did? Even though we know all this was bullshit, this is just wild. So this is like the upside down world. This is crazy. I don't understand why people keep jumping on here and trying to, I don't know, do this. Listen, I know I cover Lisa and Lori and whoever else that may come on my channel, okay? And I do it to not only point out the bad behaviors, to try to hold them accountable, to bring awareness to addicts and scammers, and just to put it out there. But Lisa is still a person who is sick in her addiction. I think that she has a very bad mental stability. Using her in this type of way, and like I said, I don't know what kind of scam this was. I don't know if it was Lisa and Crystal or just Crystal or all these ladies. I don't know, but using her for this type of way is not appropriate. It's not right. This whole thing is outlandish. Now, when you become a channel and you start pointing out people's behaviors, it's so much different. And I know a lot of people don't think so. A lot of people are like, oh, these people built their names off of this person. No, we built channels off of people's bad behaviors, off of adults acting like children. That's what it is. But I would never, ever come on here and get money off of lying, for one, and trying to do this whole scam that I'm taking Lisa to rehab. Even if I genuinely was taking Lisa to rehab, I would never come online about it and get any type of financial gain. You wouldn't even know I was the person to take her. It doesn't need to be a show for TikTok. Lisa is already a show in herself. She already does the most lying, scamming, and all of the things, right? You don't need to lie about her. You don't need to jump on here and do this charade of taking her to rehab, trying to get the good, pat on the back for trying to save Lisa, or jumping on here and completely airing out all of your, messages and everything else when you were a mod, or any, like, there's always some type of ulterior motive with these people. And I don't understand it. I don't know where everybody's morals went. I just don't. It's like the internet has completely washed people's morals away.
Does off too.
Lisa, I gave Lisa the number. She can call him and give him her social. So the other thing, I was on the plane and that lady said, the flight attendant, I said,
I wanted to pause right here because I know a lot of people were saying that she had track marks on her hands, and people think that like they'll look like dots, but they don't form a dot. Because you start to go in the same spot, it starts to form like a line, just like kind of like a scar, almost like it's been there for a long time, and it bruises really easy. Your hands and your feet bruise, pretty quickly. And I don't know. I don't think that these are track marks. They don't look like it to me. These look more like scabs. And I haven't seen her other hands, but they don't. I also can't see the picture very well. because alongside the big one, the big scab right there that looks like a scab, it does kind of look like there's a little line right there. But then again, I don't know. It could just be the angle of it. Now, the up on her, where her finger is, that looks a little bruised, but I also don't see a lot of markings there. But I don't know. I guess you guys would have to blow it up and see. I kept trying to find like a good angle. After somebody had said that they seen, you know, marks on her hands, I was trying to get like a good shot of it, but it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't, at least it doesn't look like how my hands did. So I guess it's just up for you to decide.
Can I get a pop? She said, do you want a, you know, I was like, no, I don't need one of those. I just want a pop. She's like, you look like you need one of those. I'm like, I bet I do.
Damn.
Real quick, Mandy is big mad.
Oh, why?
I just scrolled past her live. What was she saying?
Why is she mad? Get over it.
She just went over Raggedy's YouTube live. Yeah, she's pissed.
Who?
That's about
Raggedy,
what?
I mean Mandy.
Get over it, girl. We're over here doing our own thing. Like, get over it.
Wait,
Find something.
Okay, but I don't understand why she's mad.
Right, I don't either.
Because Raggedy put her foot down. Ooh.
Morning, baby.
Catch a fish. Get over it.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's gonna be really mad. She ain't got the first hand scoop on Lisa.
No morning recap or nightly recap.
Right. No more recaps for her.
Do people really care if you get the first scoop on Lisa? Is this really a thing? Because when somebody puts something out, it just starts to generate and everybody gets it and everybody, goes over it. Everybody ends up posting it. Is it really that big of a deal if you get like the first scoop? If this was a real thing and this lady actually was there to take Lisa to rehab, who cares about getting it first? She's going, or she would be going. That is what is important. It does not matter who gets it. It should not matter who gets it first or who does it. As long as she goes, like that's the goal. That should be what everybody is praying for her to go. Who cares who gets it first?
Let's see.
Hold on, this is about White Owls.
Really, lady?
Which they never did, and we figured that all out. But this girl really did give Lisa, and then
Oh my god.
she went into a box and admitted it, even though there were 179 people in my chat.
Oh my God, stop.
Talking about me?
Fucking
Yeah,
child.
Could have been anybody. But she
Okay.
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 He
good.
said my
I
name.
hadn't said anything. Bet your ass it would have been brought up. Someone would have said, "Oh,
Yeah.
so-and-so
I
was
said
in
one
your
rose.
So I said,
Okay,
Lisa,
go back
if
to
you
bed.
wanna go watch your live, go watch it. You're an adult. Do your thing.
Okay.
Your gift,
What
please.
the fuck is wrong with people?
Okay.
She jealous because I never sent her a
Which way
rose?
she want to bet me about a baby bottle, diaper, and a pacifier? Because
I can't ever understand what the hell she is saying. Do y'all understand her at all? Like,
I mean, I can hear her.
Okay, it says to complete verification, I call the bank number. Is that a thing?
Yeah. So, are you?
Or you get it through text sometimes. You'll get like a.
It says call this number or verify later.
Okay, call the number.
I call it.
Was this a text message about your card?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop and call. This is to put the Lisa card on.
To activate it?
Yeah, I activated it a while ago when I thought I was gonna rent a card.
Right, so I know she's still here. I can see her.
Why are y'all in here?
Who is this black sheep of the family?
Because it's a public platform.
I think I
You
just,
can go
I
wherever
just
you
blocked them
want.
by accident. I didn't mean
Oh, they're
to.
good. They're
I didn't mean
not.
to.
Okay, well, I don't know, so I'm just learning.
I didn't mean to.
Y'all do know that people who don't like you are going to be in your chat, right? You know that people are going to watch you even if they don't like you. It's not just going to be people that like you that come and comment or watch or like, is this not a thing? I don't understand why everybody is always like, get out of my life. Why are you watching me? Well, they're watching you to either hate watch you or to see what's going on. people, you should already know going into this that there are going to be people who do not like you, that will probably talk shit, probably hate watch, not even probably, for sure. You just gotta be prepared for it. You have to know this is gonna happen.
Do it. I apologize. I meant to approve the comment.
Okay.
She's blocked from that side, and yeah.
No, okay. I just, ain't got no time for it today. Anyways, they don't open until 8:30.
So you can add it to your wallet once you get the verification.
So you need to sit down and have a rest.
I'm sitting. I think I can go back over where I was. It was pretty quiet, and I got a little
chair with a charging port next to it.
Tree, she knows that.
No, the one I could have. Hertz here. I could have, but with Hertz, I had to pay it all in one, and it had to have a $500 balance that they would hold, and plus the car money. And my husband could only transfer $500, and I had other money, but I couldn't pay it in 2 payments. So Hertz was going to let me rent a car, but I'm going to look into that Toro thing that my daughter's boyfriend sent me.
Yeah, sometimes you have to meet them where the car is.
Okay. Surely Lisa's dad would maybe take me.
And you can text them though on the app that you have. So you can text them saying, "Hey, can you meet me at G7 outside during where they do the pickup for the pedestrians when you get picked up from the airport?"
Okay.
You can tell them.
Wait a second. Hold on. Did she just say, do you think Lisa's dad would help me or take me? Why wouldn't you just have Lisa's dad drop her off after she dosed? I mean, if it's for genuinely going to rehab, I don't see him not taking her to you. And if he would take you to a car, what would you be doing? You would go to the car and then go back to the airport? So I'm just confused on what is going on here. She said what? It was like 1 a.m? Is that what they said when this is happening?
So, yeah, the $500 deposit, and since I canceled that ticket that I should be boarding right now to go home for, that held put a $500, whatever my ticket was, hold on my card, and it said it could take up to 21 days.
Oh shit!
I rented a car, and they're telling me I didn't at that dollar place. They're telling me I didn't rent a car. I'll show you. I'll send it to mail. And I'm like,
wild.
I said, it charged my card. She said, I see you reserved, but there's no charges. My husband sent me a screenshot this morning. He's like, where are all these unknown, like, something I never used before? And I was like, it's my deposit for,
what the hell is that noise?
I said, it's my deposit for the rental car, and on and on. So I rented 2 cars because I moved my flight. This is the 4th flight.
Damn.
Y'all have no idea. I was supposed to I booked one, and then Lisa's mom thought that I did the day wrong. And so I changed it to where I flew out at like 7 instead of 5 a.m. My alarm didn't wake me up. So then I moved it to, what time did I fly out? 2 or 3. And then that's when I landed at like 8. And then she just went, go. So I was like, well, hang out tomorrow. Well, that didn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, well, the insurance needs your, and she was scared. And I understand.
Yeah.
Right. But I was like, insurance needs your social, and you need to send the ID to rehab. If you're not going to do that, I'm going home.
Yeah.
And she was asleep. So she woke up.
Why wouldn't you've done this before you even got on a plane? Like, she didn't even give her social security number to the insurance. She didn't even send the ID to the rehab. So, but you thought it was a good idea to spend all this money to fly out there. No fucking way. No fucking way.
I can't believe I was able to cancel that ticket.
Damn. People seem to think I don't want her to go.
I know what I was going to say. Mandy just said that she doesn't think Lisa's going to rehab.
Well, she wasn't wrong.
Come over here and take a box now. I'm sick of her shit.
For damn real. Tell her to come over here.
What?
Good God.
Like I'm.
Hold on.
You know what's frustrating when a person wants to go? She's wanted to go.
Hold on.
Exactly.
I'm about to type in Melly wants to
But they're nervous and they're scared. When they have the whole internet saying they're not going to go, do you think they so many
Right?
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't. When you're ready to go, you're ready to go. I don't care what the internet is saying, what your parents are saying, what anybody is saying. When you're ready to go, you go. And that's, I mean, come on.
Long time.
Tell me about it, White Owl.
Hold on.
Love you, Carmen. And yes, I know Crystal. She's there, and Lisa has come up in the box. And yes, Crystal's got her private insurance and everything.
No, she didn't get it.
Which plans have changed 900,000 times. But anyways, and I've got to call them when they open, and we've got to give them Lisa's social. And then they'll deduct it out of a separate bank account that I made just for Lisa, and I put that card on there. So I just have to make sure there's whatever it was, 350 of the exact total amount on that card. Sorry, I know it's loud. I'm at the airport.
Where's she going to rehab at?
In California.
We're not. Yeah, we're just saying West Coast. That's all we're saying right now.
God, please tell me she's not going to that ranch place.
Oh God.
Yeah, no. You know what?
I'm not saying what name or anything.
I love.
No negativity.
I love when that was the thing going around. I was like, just please come up with anything. Just let us just get this done. Because I was seeing that. I was like, you think I was going to send somebody to Graceland?
Yeah, that place. No,
Who's paying for it? Her insurance is paying for it.
I got her private Blue Cross and Blue Shield, so she can go to a dual diagnosis decent facility like every person that wants recovery deserves.
Thank you. Yes.
So you're flying with her?
Yes, she is.
But you haven't got her insurance. You said that she still hasn't even gave her her social security number to the insurance, so you haven't got it.
I'm after the hospital stay and some things she's told me I'm uncomfortable with her flying by herself. And so I've got a blood pressure cuff, a pulse ox, and here I am from Oklahoma.
The hospital stay that didn't even happen? That one? Is that what you're talking about? The one that she couldn't even show. First of all, Lisa wears the same clothes like for weeks at a time. You really think that as soon as she left that hospital, she cut that bracelet off? She could have just lifted her arm up and showed it. She didn't, because she didn't go.
And I'm going to fly with her to California.
And that's my opinion.
She'll be good.
Cocktail, baby. Yep, I know Crystal. I love Crystal to pieces. I told her she would be the one to be able to do it because I knew her heart was in the right place, not in for something else.
I've been at.
So the countless people that have tried to reach out to Lisa, even the ones that we don't even know about, they didn't have a heart. Their heart wasn't in the right place. Ma'am, I think you don't understand that people who actually do help addicts get into rehab, especially the ones that do it for a living, they're all of their hearts are in the right place. And you want to know what they didn't do? They didn't run onto TikTok to journal the journey.
Okay, what about Carmen? What do you guys say to Carmen?
If she's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay, what about her?
I used to talk to you all the time. Yes. She could go pick up Crystal because she lives by Lisa. And maybe after Lisa doses, the three girls could do what they need to do.
I didn't even think about that, Blue. Thank you, Blue. Oh, my God. Blue, thank you. I forgot that Carmen lives right there. God, thank you. Thank you, Blue.
You're welcome, hon.
Crystal's at the airport by herself right now. So, how close are you, Blue, to the airport?
No, it's Carmen.
I'm in Wisconsin.
Oh, you're in Wisconsin. Carmen, how close are you to where Crystal is at the airport?
If there's not a lot of traffic, I'm like 30 minutes.
Okay, you're 30 minutes. Okay, so
I figured Carmen, Crystal,
sure, well, first we have to make
and Lisa could all be together and get everything figured out. Everybody spend time together, get lunch.
You could drive her to the rental car guy too from the app.
Oh, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I would rather go. I don't like not having a car. Hang on, pause. Okay, Goosius, thank you. Okay, so Goosius, I have been in talk with the marketplace for probably a month. But then about a week and a half ago, probably 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so I just wanted to add this in here because this was after the whole airport, charade, and she is now home. Obviously, Lisa did not go. This video, I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I wanted to add it in here to kind of show you the aftermath of everything. But she, just notice how she acts.
I never get on this stupid thing. I'm gonna show you. Let's see. Why do they make this little square small? Okay, so they gave me the little stupid wild card and a booking number and all this. This is the thing I bought. Thank you, Alabama. Apparently it does. I can't promise it's not going to upset me. You may misunderstand what's going on because it's hard to say. It's hard to say what's going on. And I haven't talked to Lisa ever since. I'll say it. And it could be all Lisa. I don't know. And I'm fine with this. Don't care. I haven't talked to her. That's okay.
What is it that's hard to know what's going on? She didn't go. She didn't plan on going. She wasn't going to go.
Well, probably because I have no lashes on because I've cried. Anybody that's been around knows I cry my eyeballs out. So let's see, there's the car. Oh, that's, so see, here we go. I pay it, up there. I paid, and then I get there and like, oh, you haven't paid. So I think I'm getting there with the car. I don't even know why I'm showing this. Because I don't care. And that's...
You do care. That's why you're showing it.
And then I read a second car because I moved the ticket. But yeah, I just don't like that. I don't like that I try to do something good for someone on my own dime, and now I'm a POS. I did set up her very own bank account, not hers, so that if anybody donated to her rehab funds, that would be separate from my money. I don't, is that what makes me a scammer? Oh, I had my scammer bank account ready. I bet that's what it was. I bet that was it.
So then you refund everybody their money, right? Right?
It was because I was thinking to Alabama. Here's the deal. I was thinking like if everything went okay, and I had to like once a month post a receipt or something. I'm like, oh, we need to cross that out. That's my Walmart trip. I didn't want anybody to be like, well, what'd you cross out? I wanted it all to be able to be shown, and that's why I made very own bank account. But then I needed a local one. So it was like, okay, it's not a waste of my time. Nothing is a waste of time, I feel like I'm sounding like boss lady is making me cringe. So we're not doing that.
What? Did she just say she is sounding like boss lady? That's very interesting that she said that.
I just got mad. Being called a scammer is funny. Funny. I don't know who Alyssa. Oh, Alyssa. Oh, Lisa. She's struggling. You're okay, babe. I swear that the TikTok keyboard does not like us.
You said you haven't talked to her, so how do you know if she's struggling?
she's struggling. And she can be mad at me. She can be mad at me, and that's okay. So this was my deal. I hate that I had to keep it so secret that I was friends with her. You know?
Why though?
Yes, I need to, babe. Why? Good thinking, Margaret, now that I'm home.
Why did you hate that? Why did you feel the need to even want to tell anybody? You did this from the kindness of your heart. Why was TikTok involved at all? Like, I don't understand this. It's not hard to keep something a secret, especially when you're doing it for good, especially when you're doing it to help somebody. Like the things I will do for people, or money I may give out, or any, you will never know, because I don't feel the need to come on here and try to get some type of brownie points. Like, that's not what you do when you're doing it from the kindness of your heart. That's why I don't understand this whole charade any fucking way. I don't know.
I'm gonna go get my glasses. You see these eyeballs? They're ridiculous. They're so sore.
Like sore?
Hi, Becky Lynn. I hate how just everything it is, you know? You can't be friends with somebody. You can't. Like Lisa said one day, she said, say good morning in my chat. And I bet you get messages.
But you can be friends with people, but you shouldn't parade them around on TikTok. I mean, if you're friends with somebody, you're friends with somebody. I don't know why you feel the need to have to not want to keep it a secret. You want to broadcast it to the whole fucking internet. It's this, people are, I don't know, people are just weird to me. I don't know where this thinking process is coming from. It's like, I don't know.
Sorry, Alabama. And here's the deal. I'm really glad I had the fake rehab that she was supposed to go, the fake one, since it didn't exist because I'm a skimmer. I had to think about what my green screen was.
That's funny, because that reminds me of Boss Lady. You know, when she says the whole, oh, the emails, the fake emails that aren't real from Lisa, since I never talked to her, since everybody says I never talked to her. That is a Boss Lady.
That lady is wonderful, and she helped me write the last message to Lisa. She said, I need you to send this and book a ticket. And I did. And, I haven't heard her talk to, because she's cool, And that's another reason she could have gone to Pennsylvania. Okay, guys, think about that. Do we fit in do we like every hairdresser? Can they cut your hair? Sure. Do you have somebody that fighting chance? And I did, and I'm content with that. That's all. That's it.
Okay, if she was trying to say, because it cut off, I don't know why, but if she was trying to say like, oh, we don't like every place that we go to, it doesn't fucking matter when you're trying to get sober. I mean, sure, if I had the option to go to a super nice fucking rehab that had better food, and I didn't have to share a room with two other females, and all that, of course I'd want to go. But I go where my insurance takes me. I go where I can drive to. I go where I can afford. It's not about the fucking facility. It's about you getting sober and fixing your life.
And why it's made to be in it's a big thing. And I don't know. And I expected somehow to be doxxed for being her friend, so I was well prepared to have everything deleted, and then I just got over it and deleted it for a different reason. Thank you, say by God's grace. I just don't think being nice to someone, they may not like the way I went about it. Okay, I went about it with a deadline, and I was there physically with a deadline She didn't make it okay. I came home, but I can, I showed up, that's it. And that's all I can do. And it's not a...
That's the problem, is you don't give addicts deadlines. You do it when they're ready. It just doesn't work like that.
Competition with... I don't like how things have been made to be a competition. It's not. I don't think that should be discussed online. I think it's weird.
You don't think that should be discussed online? But it's okay to come on here and do this whole, scene with the airport and how you've talked to Lisa and you didn't want to keep it a secret and you hated the comments and all of this other stuff. It's fine though, right? Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Alabama. And babe, I understand that. But how does... I've cried so much. I'll show you. I've cried so much. My face, I don't know if I can figure out how to... My face is not recognized in this stupid...
Why do you feel the need to keep telling us that you cried so much? What exactly are you crying about? Because you know that it's never a for sure thing. If this is something you actually do, you know that it's not a for sure thing if that somebody is going to go to rehab or not. They can say it a million times, but that doesn't mean they're actually going to go. I mean, Lisa has been saying she's going to go to rehab for a fucking year now. Probably longer. Now, if you actually did waste all this money, that's something to cry about. I'd be crying about that too.
So that I can get him to my bank account. I was gonna, it's cost me nothing. What has this cost me? It's cost me, hate, money, fight with my husband because I just but he knows when I'm on a mission and when somebody's on my heart, there's no stopping me. So it's not like a,
But you brought that hate onto yourself. You didn't have to come on here. You didn't have to tell anybody on TikTok what you were doing. You could have just did it. So, I mean, you can't be surprised.
Thank you, Alabama. Well, Alabama, I can prove all day long I didn't get Ish back. So that's where this stupid thing came in. Lisa texted me, and I said, I didn't...
But can you prove that you went to PA just for Lisa? Can you prove that? Because you said you lived in what, Oklahoma? Okay. Can you prove that when you got there, what time you got there, what day you got there, and that you actually went there just for Lisa and not for anything else? Can you prove that? That's what I would like to know. And I'm genuinely asking.
I didn't book that ticket to where I could exchange it. And because everybody's like, just don't. And the only reason I was able to cancel it was because it was 24 hours old. But it put up to, which I can show that too. But no, oh, whoa, what is this mess? Like it says up to 21-day hold or something. Anyway, so it just was little things that I had no intentions. We had no intentions of ever coming online, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm glad it did. If her intention was to never come on, to never say anything, then
I'm gonna have to go back and look at all the screenshots.
There's the I got my money back, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. I got my money back. Whoever that is. I was just trying to find a back thingy. I'm never gonna regret it.
So, why were you documenting everything? I'm just wondering. Because if I'm going to help somebody, I don't think I would be documenting and screenshotting absolutely everything. Now I can understand, you notice that people are saying stuff after you did that live in the airport, so you wanted to, screenshot your ticket or whatever else, but why do you feel the need to save everything else?
I think it's weird. I understand why some of my friends are like, hey, I'm mad for you, because it's been a really hard weekend. And when Lisa was sober and in her right frame of mind before I left.
What? When?
I did. Did I get a thank you before I left? No. Did I need...
Girl, that's your first problem. Lisa is never sober. What, because she didn't hit the pipe for a couple of hours? That's not sober. I mean, I'm just saying.
That thank you to feel validated and content with my life? No. You don't do a good deed expecting something in return. I was content. Like, everybody's like, everybody thinks I need it. It has to be either a scam, a lie.
You don't do a good deed and broadcast it to the whole world. Because that's telling me you're doing it for something different. And maybe you're not. Maybe this is all genuine. Maybe you are just a great person and you wanted to help, so you threw all this money away to go get her. Well, then, you know what that tells me, lady? That you haven't been watching Lisa very long and you don't know who the hell she is. Because if you did, you would have been smart enough to know that that was a waste of money and a waste of time. But it seems like you did everything half-assed because you didn't get the insurance done. You wouldn't tell the place, her name, until, what'd you say, a couple weeks ago. This was all just messy. So maybe you're just a messy fucking person. I don't know. But none of this was right on how you went away about it. Whether it was a scam or not, it was just wrong all around the board.
I'm stupid. No. We had the conversation about it. I gave it the college try. It didn't work out, and that's okay. I don't know why that has to be a horrible thing. I don't know. Somebody can figure it out, let me know.
It's not a horrible thing. It's how you went about it. But not only that, if you have stuff that are inconsistent in your story, if people look you up and they find some, shady shit, people are gonna assume you're scamming. None of this made sense. I don't know why people get on here and say, oh, everybody is always coming at me because I'm doing good things, or because I'm this and because I'm... No. Something isn't right here, and people can see it because we've been around for a while. But maybe you're new because you're not getting it.
Alabama, she never got there. I was at the airport for probably 24 hours. Probably 24 hours. I gotta take some ibuprofen. I spent the night there. I wandered all around the airport there was me and a couple and another man. It was weird. But I'm not going to rent a room because that's a waste of money. For what? So I can go cry in private? Ask my friends on the phone. I went and cried in the handicap accessible stall. I was like, I'll just go in there. Hold on. Please don't zoom. Actually, I need to figure out how to turn that off. I just was mad that Mandy always just wanted to be cranky. Puffy pants.
Who cares?
Mandy.
Who cares what anybody thinks? If you're doing good, if you're genuinely doing it for a good reason, because you're a good person, because you want to help somebody, who cares? And that goes for everybody, all the channels and people who are doing it. Who cares? If you know what kind of person you are and you know why you're here, nobody's opinion should fucking matter.
Does not stop Lisa. She's crazy to think she does. But I don't care anymore. I think it's crazy that let's go and generally speak and forget who it was. I'm at an airport I'm waiting on somebody. There's people live. The addict is listening. And instead of, this is not against Mel. It just happened all day. Instead of like saying, go. And then there was people encouraging. There was the infighting and stuff. And it's the infighting that wears me out.
What?
Huh? Okay, hang on. There's my location on the 1st. Princess, I absolutely did purchase.
Lady, how about you? So I don't know how it works on Apple, because I know she did say that she has an Apple phone. But I know for Android that it has like the Google Maps, and it can tell you like where you went. It'll show you like where you traveled to, all the places. Why don't you put that up? Let's see how long you were in Pittsburgh for. Let's see when you got there, all of that. That would show, at least be some type of proof that you went there specifically for Lisa, that you did sit at that airport, what day you got there, and hey, you can block out any other personal information that you want. But this just all around looks bad. That's why people think you're scamming. None of this makes sense. Why somebody would just do this. And you said you were talking to Lisa for months. For months. So you really got on a plane knowing her for months? Okay.
Her insurance. I did. They made me whatever it was called. She was supposed to call and give her social. But I had it all set up to be deducted out of my bank account and everything. I don't know. Good point. I don't know how they did that.
Wait a second.
I thought that was kind of weird too.
She said she had it all set up to deduct it out of her bank account, but the video that we just watched, she said she didn't know how she was going to pay for it. And she told Lisa that she was going to handle it. And she didn't know how she was going to handle it, because the other lady was saying that they could, raise the money or whatever. Oh my God, I'm going to have to go through all this to see all the inconsistencies. And they're so long. Okay, anyway, let's wrap this up.
But I 100% did get her insurance. And I plan to be there this weekend and have her set up the login website. So that's all there. But I'm thinking I went in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I believe you were there.
I'm not understanding. What do you want me to show, babe? Oh, can I put you up here? Can you talk to me? I need to go to bed. The bank account. Other one, yeah, I made a separate account just in case, because she always said people will donate to me. People said they would donate to me if it was for recovery. And I was like, well, okay, I'll make a separate bank account. I'll make a separate cash app, just so nobody thinks it's part of my stuff. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, Alabama. And I promised my friends I wouldn't be on here. I was gonna let them run with it. Princess, then you need to take that up with somebody, babe. I don't know. It's okay, Alabama. I don't know. I 100% called and got her insurance. Now she was supposed to call and give them her social. Here, I get off. Okay, here you go. I get off the plane. Maybe this will satisfy y'all. I get off the plane. It's funny because I was hounding her. And I get off the plane at my layover on my way there. I think that was St. Louis. And I have this voicemail. And I took a picture of the voicemail and I sent it to her. And the voicemail was like, you have to call him. All about your social. Okay, here you go. I mean, I have no reason to lie. I think it's crazy. I don't know. There you go.
It would be nice to see the whole thing for a while.
I had good intentions with her, and it didn't work out, and I'm okay. I don't know why everything. I'm just not gonna make it a weird situation.
You already did by bringing it online.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. Should have saw her reply to that. Oh my God. And I said, I've told you for a fucking week to call this dude. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, if you knew, he's worried about her deadline.
If you were already having problems with her even making a phone call to give somebody her social security number, then that should already given you red flags.
Kicking in on Saturday, because that's what was set up. But I'm sure that's Photoshop too.
Oh, it could be.
Oh, okay. Well, you can call him. Call that number, see if it's fake.
First of all, we can't even see the first couple numbers to even call. And second of all, you can put a real number on a photoshopped image to make it legit. I mean, ain't nobody new around here.
That's cute. That's professional. I mean, tell him. Give him a Google review. His name is Frank. See? Give him a Google review. I landed and that showed up on my thingy. So, because what? Okay, so hang on. I'll go back to you. Alabama, you want my life 360? That's what will make you content is to know I was there. But that's the thing, Alabama, I don't care. Hi, White Owl, can you come up? But White Owl, my deal is I don't care. I didn't care what I left y'all to assume. I just
you
wanted
do
to be
care
left
though,
alone,
because you wouldn't be on here if you didn't.
I said, tell him I sent her $500 a day, and I did all this, and I sell myself on the corner. I don't care. Please don't tell me nothing.
Oh gosh, I can't stand when people do that type of shit.
So I'm supposed to be being to myself.
Are
But
you
okay?
Messages
saying that no, I'm not okay. That's the whole reason I deleted my account. At least I'm home.
What?
Have you gotten any sleep?
I'm fixing to.
Because you don't look very good right now.
No, I know. Mm-hmm.
No, she can't even keep her eyes open.
I'm just not picking sides. I'm not naming names.
And let me tell you something. Please let me tell you something. There is a difference between being tired and being high. Because what a lot of addicts love to say is, oh, I'm just tired. Oh, I'm just tired. When they're like, can't keep their eyes open. I swear every single addict I've ever talked to has always said this to me. I'm just tired. There's a huge difference. When you're like tired, you've been up for a day or whatever the case is, you could still like function and keep your eyes open. It is hard when you're driving to keep your eyes open, but when you're like on a nod, it is hard to keep your eyes open. It is hard. And you kind of, you lean, you'll talk with your eyes closed, like that type of stuff. You're not fucking tired. Now, I'm not saying that's what this lady is doing, but she is having a hard time keeping her eyes open. And if you were this tired and you don't give a shit what anybody is saying, why did you jump up on here? Why? Go to fucking bed.
Neutral. I am just going to say that this is my 2 nights in a row where I've spent all-nighters. I spent all night with you and everybody else that was there.
Okay, so there's so much more to this. I mean, it goes on and on. There's like hours and hours of these videos. I know that lady that just came up in her box, White Owl, I think it is. I think she says something about her being on Reddit and saying horrible shit about Lisa, like, whenever the fuck it was. I'm going to try to get through these videos. I'm going to try to see if I can find some inconsistencies and just things like that. But they're so long, and I am working on that mini doc series about Shani and Reb. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, how much time I have to do all this. Let me know what you guys think if you made it this far in the video. I know it's super long, but let me know. Do you think this is real? Do you think this lady was just being genuine? Do you think it was a scam? Do you know anything else? Have you seen anything? Because now I'm going to have to go probably on TikTok and figure out what the hell is going on, or I don't know, look this lady up. But just let me know. I'll see you guys in the comment section, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.